Don't let me walk on you tonight. Don't let me walk on you tonight.
Yo, what's up, Red Sea Nation? Back at you with another one on today. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Do not miss an upload because we talk sports on this channel, period. All right, guys, we're going to get into our Week 5 preview, the Arizona Cardinals versus the New York Jets. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, coming into this game, the Arizona Cardinals have a record of 2-2. Coming into this game off a loss against the Carolina Panthers. The final score of that game was 31-21. And then the New York Jets coming to this game losing as well. They lost to the Broncos last week. The final score of that game was 37-28. And the record of the New York Jets is 0-4. And it definitely looks like Adam Gase will be in the hot seat. I don't know if the New York Jets will fire him this season, but definitely he's going to be on the hot seat. But we're going to get into the stats of both teams to just say what they've been doing and what they've been looking like so far in this season early on. So pretty much, Kyler Murray is leading the Arizona Cardinals with 99 completed passes out of 144 for 919 yards, 7 touchdowns in the air, and 5 interceptions, while Sam Darnold is leading the way for the New York Jets with 82 completed passes out of 138 for 792 yards with 3 touchdowns, and he also has 4 interceptions. And then when it comes to the ground game, the Arizona Cardinals are led also by Kyler Murray, who has 32 carries for 265 yards with 4 touchdowns on the ground. And then the ageless one, Frank Gore, who has not retired yet, is still putting up some good numbers for football teams, and he's still doing his thing in his 30s, in his late, closing in on his late 30s. So Frank Gore has 55 carries for 174 yards. And then when it comes to receiving, DeAndre Hopkins has been lights out for the Arizona Cardinals. He has 39 receptions for 397 yards on the season with the touchdown. And then Crowder is leading the New York Jets with 14 receptions for 219 yards and a touchdown. Now, when it comes out to the defense is being led right now by Jordan Hicks with 33 tackles, 23 of those being solo, and he has 5 tackles for loss. And then when you come over to the New York Jets side of it, Neville Hewitt has 29 tackles, 17 of those being solo, and he has 1 tackle for loss. Then when you look at the interceptions, Patrick Peterson finally getting his first interception of the season against the Carolina Panthers last week. He has his first interception of the team, which pretty much leads the team. And then Pierre Desir is leading the way for the Jets with 3 interceptions already, guys. Yes, you heard me. 3 interceptions on the team so far. And then when you come to the guys that are getting sacks on the Arizona Cardinals, you have 4 guys tagged for first place with 2 sacks, and that's Hassan Riddick, Kennard, Peters, and Phillips. All of these guys have 2 sacks apiece, and it's kind of hard to believe that Chandler Jones is not in the mix of yet, but he has a slow start so far coming into the season this year. Now you have 2 guys on the New York Jets who is tied with 2 sacks, and that's Quentin Williams and Marcus May. So both of those guys have 2 sacks apiece. And just coming into this game, man, you know, Arizona last week, they really looked sluggish on offense. And they're going to definitely have to speed that offense up and start making sure Kyler Murray is protected. And not only protected, that Kyler Murray is getting the ball to other receivers. You want to see other guys get off like Christian Kirk, which he did have a touchdown against the Carolina Panthers. You want to see guys like Andy Isabella, Larry Fitzgerald, all of those guys contribute. We know what D. Hopkins is doing so far. He's having a phenomenal season with the Arizona Cardinals, but you want to see Arizona get the rest of those guys involved. And with the ground game, Kenyon Drake has been so far, he's been so-so. He's been pretty decent for the most part. But also Chase Edmonds has been nice catching the ball out of the backfield for the Arizona Cardinals and running the ball hard too as well. So in this game, it looks like Le'Veon Bell is slated to come back in this game. So we'll see how Le'Veon looks. But, man, I got to admit, guys, Le'Veon has not looked the same ever since he's left the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line, I have to say, is probably better than the New York Jets. No, it's not probably. It's definitely. The Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line was better and is better than the New York Jets offensive line. And the Jets right now, they're just not playing good football. These guys are 0-4, and they continue to lose a lot of games. And pretty much, guys, we know that Adam Gase job is definitely going to be on the line if he drops this game. A lot of fans are probably going to be calling for his head in New York because they want to win, you know, and rightfully so. But coming into this game, what I see that Arizona is going to have to do is just be able to run the football, be able to make sure that Kyler Murray is protected, and start getting other guys involved whose name is not D-Hop. You got to get the rest of those guys involved on offense. You got to be able to just be more effective on offense. And on defense, the defense gave up a lot of big runs last week against the Carolina Panthers. And I definitely think that the defense could be a lot better than what it is right now. So we'll see what happens. Can the Arizona Cardinals bounce back from their sluggish ways that they had last week and be able to play some defense and stop the run? So inquiring minds want to know. So, guys, let me know in the comment section who you think will win this football game on Sundays. I picked the Arizona Cardinals to win this game against the New York Jets. And I definitely want to see the rookie Isaiah Simmons get some snaps. So let me know, guys, how you're feeling and what you're thinking about this week's matchup. All right, guys, I'll be back to you next time. I'm out of here. Peace.
Don't let me walk.